Because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally home. Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Fred Warner.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Easy, 63 pass.
Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts now on 4th. is incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bison, 60 Bison.
From the 17. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go now.
Ayuk put in motion left. On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
73.
They give to Barkley, left side. Has a lane past the 45. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They send a man in motion. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Don't touch that. Hey. Don't touch.
Running right, it's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They go with Barkley here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at fourth down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. On fourth down, Hurts. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. From the gun is Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good. 4-8.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know they've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Over. 2 on left.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Barkley, a first down and more. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Eagles looking at 1st and 10.
set. 73. 73. Kyle left Yeti. Kyle left Yeti.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Purdy to throw it. He lobs it deep middle. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Purdy throwing here on first. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So second down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And this stays tied here in the second.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Throwing it just before halftime. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Purdy to throw. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Josh Sweat making the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down.
Ready.
Purdy throwing here. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here. On third and short, McCaffrey. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Set it. Ready, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy on first down. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Set, go.
Now it's Purdy. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
60 vices.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. Down. Well, this is a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes...
Answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey. Don't touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Desperation time here on 4th. They connect for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Like a hornet.
Hurts throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here he is to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. He'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Throwing here, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. He's out in the clear. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Catch is made in close. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but zero effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for two. One final shot here. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the
for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of you.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Josh Sweat making the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's taken in by Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Lions pushing for a score before the break. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Goff. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's fine Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Goff trying again here after the pick. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could. I ain't never been the same, baby. Ain't do no wrong. pick some energy up. It don't matter. I know you never moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same. Had me losing my mind. Said the city is mine. Why you never represent me? You do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me $1 million baby. Don't know why you never represent me. You do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me $1 million baby. Don't let me.
That's how I be happening. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weeks since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the New Orleans. Real shiny. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Huh? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling. Code 304, she don't want a 16. Renegade on the make it. Buy a trees, no love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras. Before you get freaky, can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shiny. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Huh? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse flirts. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang, gang, gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans,
and shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
To the say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black designer say Gucci, Prada print, DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, the Tokyo, Honda drift. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QG. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me. If I was to ever take a leave, it would be as friend to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, course it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my nogginin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attempt chicken out again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack got treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul. Quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids, they're brass. Think of them and you are. You too are. Got two biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro.
There's a girl in my backyard. I could run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you.
Hey, 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 hey!
Your sensation, my fixation. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day.
Hey, 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 hey!
Your sensation, my fixation. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation. I can
That ultra ground music, riding in the years, not used. Tighten up, you a lose. I approve. I bet I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DM, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Fans of the
I caught her door back with a 50. She wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel the Zell. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, and she good as gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you
lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice caller. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. Keep coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She chill with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an how far I go, yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they're looking at me like they seen a UFO, yeah.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say yeah, I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence.
Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the South on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jump, up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the step, get with the pen to the step.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, till I'm battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his unit. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his heads squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
Innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the paces, one for the ages. Ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Hey, hey, back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitating
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. It's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I've sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my road, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, that the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be low. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need tease, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shoddy while bro had a get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got female like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots, but I'm high, just juking. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey, can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I said I feel like money
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need the weight. If you get it, off the plate. Wanna run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When I'm talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like he's stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When I'm talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor.
Count me in still up. The broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my low.
what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk on by again? 'Cause I don't know if I could survive. You took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say
She
less.
said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from
Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. I'm a daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I just don't
don't touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly, bro. I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, the wrong way. Back your buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in that S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that dummy.
Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a lead, my is hard. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. My bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Groom for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sanaa. Back in my bag, and it's big as a duffel. With blessings on blessings, I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah, yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain, I'm laughing at summer. My hair was way hotter, I feel like a solder. Escape with my truth, I came back like Nirvana. Throat is all rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no one here see us. Stomach it all tied, look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back, just like a cornerback. Yeah, yeah, you got veins, I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high, I gave them low, man. Super the color the whip. Culinary on my wrist, cooking you, I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all, eventually falls. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cavalier, go.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 70. Get up. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, up.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
18, 5 here.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
You all know. No touch. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great, set.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey! Great, set. Miami.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They run it once more with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions! Reno!
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ready?
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, a handoff to Eckler. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
No touch, set. Silver, set. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Easy, 63, 63, bang. Delta.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Daniels now going to look. Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Wow, Greg, never a good time to turn the ball over, but in the final minute of the first half, to give up a defensive touchdown, big mistake for the offense there.
Yeah, and we see so often teams love to go try to steal points before the half. They have this aggressive mindset. They think it gives them a little bit of a momentum gain going into the halftime break. In this case, the aggressiveness backfires. Not only are they unable to score, but they cough it up and the defender takes it all the way back for 6.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I was wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the shoddy while bro had it get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? This sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like A.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles' Jake Elliott has it all teed up, and we're off from the city of brotherly love. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Motion man right is Smith. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They go to Barkley again. Past midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. 31-yard line.
63, 63, 63.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Call up Yeti.
Running right, it's Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 24. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles are going to have it down at the 30-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Motion man left is Brown. This one's a little touch pass forward to his massive hit. The ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down, a run with Barkley. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with a 1st and 10. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throwing for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Silver.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Josh Sweat making the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts throwing again. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here's 2nd and 2. He beams one deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles add a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Escapes out to the left. He's got Smith. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. A pick up of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's looking deep once again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. He cuts it towards the sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Easy, 63, back. 63.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
73.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Miami.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Silver, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Good, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's got a gain of 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the ground with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Eagles 7.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Great, set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Great, set. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Covey now to return this. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup for 6.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They're set up at the 35 now.
No touch. No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Chased out to his right. Has a man. It's Brown. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. They kick the running back in motion. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
From the pistol, Hurts. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's going to push one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw.
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, 73. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. First down throwing for Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Tiger swamp.
Throwing it again here. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets it to the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hurts throwing again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. $63. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Cooper to Dean in to pick it up. And the Eagles are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He's going to air one out right away. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Gun.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
11.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Go to about the 39. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
Hey. That's good for an Eagle. Hey. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
No touch it.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Burrow now. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
2nd down, Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Well, they try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert it. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great, shot.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And his first pass falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw, Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Zach Bond with the tackle. On third down, Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He'll get this to Samuel. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Correndo gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Isaac Correndo with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Great, check.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts with it on third and short. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Ready to... They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, 73, 73. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Putting a receiver in motion.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Silver, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kyle Leviani. Kyle Leviani. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Great, set. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. 4th and forever coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
No touch. Hey. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked by their rookie out of Florida State.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Now Purdy. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now a give right side to Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now with Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Running right with Mitchell. He has the first down to the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they send a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Purdy setting up that play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Man in motion here. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He's looking long. Center of the field. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He's going to keep it this time, and he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 29. This one finds Goddard. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They've got a man in motion. They're going to run with Barkley. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. They're going play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Putting a receiver in motion. Pretty throwing here on 1st. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10. And they're on the 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Great, set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
47-yard line.
Tiger swamp.
On first down, Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That fall's incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Great, set.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's loaded another one up. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the 49ers have the football back deep on their own side. They're at the 5-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3.
With the score, Niners 24, Eagles 14.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Purdy. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Purdy now on second and 10. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No touch it. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Crowd left the enemy. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
From the gun is Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch it. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. He breaks the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
73, 73.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No touch it.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41.
Great, set. Kyle up, Yeti.
Running right, it's Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Trying to set this up quick.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now it's 3rd and short.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And they send a man in motion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And they pick him off again! And the 49ers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. They've got to keep moving quick here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Purdy trying on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're set up at the 35 now.
No touch that. Hey, Silver. No touch that.
First down throwing for Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for two. It's caught. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. They've got first down from the 31. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it sets up second down. Play action now with Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I came in nothing but some